Assalamu alaikum, good morning. Dr. Halapota and Minister Shah and SANA members who are with us today, both in person and by television, live audience, I understand. I want to thank you so much for your kind invitation to invite me here today. This is the third time I have chosen to come to Pakistan, and it's the second time I have chosen to serve in Sindh and in Karachi, and why I love this country so much, the people. And one of the many things is the hospitality. And you remind me so much of my home in Alabama. I think we have a lot of similarities between the people of Pakistan and the people of the United States. And as I sat down and you reached over to me and you said, "Do you like Alabama football?" And I was like, "Yeah, roll tide." And you said, "I'm Big Blue, go Michigan." And for those of you who may not be familiar, but college football is a pretty big deal in the United States, and we had our playoff games just last Monday. And Alabama and Michigan were going at it as you gave your condolences. And unfortunately, Alabama came up on the short end of the stick. But you made me feel at home because that's exactly the exchange I would have with a friendly rival back home. So thank you so much. And the music and the poetry that we heard today, it was so beautiful. And for the team that worked on that app that can help me share even more of this beautiful country with my people back home, I look forward to delving more into the poets from Sindh and from Pakistan and sharing with my friends back home in English some of the beautiful words that people in the past have shared. It's truly inspiring to be in the presence of so many dedicated change makers who are actively working to Sindh's recovery and the advancement of education. And just like all of you here today and many of you who are joining by television, the United States is still very much hard at work, helping some of the hardest hit places in Sindh to rebuild and recover, especially after the recent floods. But this recovery takes resolve. It takes investment of time and money and resources, and it takes strong partnerships. And one example of that is the United States-Pakistan Green Alliance framework. It's one of those key partnerships. It's an initiative between our two countries to address some of today's most pressing environmental challenges. And this Green Alliance has already achieved some very incredible results. And allow me just to give you a few. One of those is access to clean and safe drinking water. It's one of the Green Alliance pillars. And thanks to a $36.7 million agreement with the Sindh Planning and Development Department, the United States has already helped to improve water, sanitation, and hygiene services in Jacobabad, up north, for the city's 300,000 residents. In Sindh, a $500,000 Green Alliance project is also restoring electricity networks in many of the flood-affected areas. The United States also has a $20 million project to preserve soil and water resources for vegetable farmers in Sindh and in Punjab, and it's improved productivity by 10% already. And it doesn't stop there. Thanks to partners like you here today, USAID, in cooperation with the Sindh government, we're also working together to fund an $81 million project to build 106 state-of-the-art schools in 10 districts of the province. By 2024, and I think it's going to happen in just a couple of months, in March, more than 80,000 girls and boys will study in these 106 brand new climate-resilient school buildings funded by USAID. And this project is just one example of the role that public-private partnerships can play in solving some of the most difficult development issues. But we must continue to look ahead for opportunities to engage and to support. And as I look out in this audience today at the friendly faces who greeted me and the folks who are in leadership here on the stage and the leadership in the front row here and many of you who are the ground forces to make things happen, I know that I am looking at a community of people who will continue to do exactly just that. Your investment in Sindh, whether you live here in Sindh, whether you're in North America, in the United States, or in Canada, if you're in some other part of the world, but it's your personal investment in Sindh that's going to reap rewards for many generations to come. I am truly inspired by what I've already heard today from our opening speakers, from the poets who sang their beautiful words, and by what I know you'll accomplish in today's sessions. I wish you all a very productive and wonderful conference. Shukriya, the United States, Pakistan, Dosti Zindabad. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.